Wassalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome back to Let's Level Every Class, the World of Warcraft War Within series, where main goal, level every single class, different race every single time, or at least most of the time. This is episode 5 of the Blood Elf Paladin series, Prot Paladin, tanking all the way through, and as you can see, oh baby, I told you it was coming, we are tanking SFK, Shadowfang Keep, and these vile, disgusting, unbelievable, gross, absolutely just monsters that they are, the Scourge, taking care of these nasty little guys. But if this is your first episode tuning in, on the top right corner there will be a playlist card that you can go ahead and click. That'll bring you directly to the playlist itself, just in case, and you want to go back and kind of view episode 1 and go from there. The playlist will also be linked in the description. And boy, it's hard to say everything while tanking. It's kind of a little challenge, especially when all these things are just grouping up on you consistently. Gosh, I hate the Scourge, dude. What, and these dudes, not the zombies, but those little dudes that like half leap, like they like kind of half go in the air, or I don't know what they are. They remind me of something from what were they? Lickers. They remind me of Lickers. Episode 5. I cannot believe it here. We are here. Hey, bud. Oh, it's been a minute. Come over here, sir. You gotta go. Thank y'all so much for joining in to this episode. Again, this is episode 5. Thank you all so much for tuning in as well. I'm getting choked. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. Tanking and commentary at the same time is it's a little challenging. Let's concentrate and get some taunts in here. Make sure this guy is all on me, not the teammates. Let them do their work. Seems like we got a pretty good group here too. But let me try to go back and finish what I was saying. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the series again. It means a whole heck of a lot. The support for the channel has been amazing. The support for this series has been incredible. Oh, he's doing it again. We didn't get him in time. Typically, we would get him. Oh, ooh, that was close. Ooh, ooh. Oh, the Legend Belmont. Dude, the Legend Belmont. You know, little things like that make me proud to be a Horde player. Or primarily a Horde player, because we get some cool ass commanders on our side. Not to say that the Alliance doesn't either. They all do, but y'all don't got Belmont. This dude's a legend. He's seen some stuff. We got the best warlocks in the Forsaken. We got some of the best leaders, commanders. We got some of the best. I mean, come on. We made the equivalent of a nuclear bomb, essentially. Like the Forsaken did that. Gosh, man, yo, SFK, get over here, Ghost. Get over here. Get in our constant crate, please. Ah, this takes me back, man. This takes me back. So for those of you that don't know, Shadowfang Keep is honestly, I think it is my favorite dungeon. For as many dungeons that are in this game, especially nowadays, Shadowfang Keep is just, it's just the number one. Like, I can't, this would be S tier on my list every single time, because it is that good. And this group is running pretty well. Glad to see my troll brethren in here as well. Think that dude's a warrior? He's dual wielding? Is he Fury Warrior? Got a Tauren too? Got a Drakir? Is that what they call them? Nice little diverse portfolio. Nice little diverse portfolio here we got going on here. And a Blood Elf Paladin. Y'all, I don't know what it is about. I gotta admit, y'all love the Paladin series. There may be, is that just, I'm curious, is it because like tanking is something that resonates with everybody here, or is it like just the combination, the Blood Elf Paladin? Like, I'm very curious. Not that I mind, I'm genuinely curious. Like, the Paladin series is very, very much popular in a lot of y'all's eyes. I mean, I couldn't appreciate it more. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's... Name a more iconic... There are some iconic class and race combinations in the game. Specifically for WoW. Alright, come over here, Baron. You're like the weakest boss in this dungeon. There are definitely some class combinations that are like just iconic, like the Tauren Druid, Troll Shaman, Forsaken Warlock. Though I mean, one could argue Forsaken Mage too, but definitely Warlock. I think Mage was a little bit more popular. Blood Elf Paladin. I mean, it's just iconic. Though when you think about Paladin, you think about two things in this game. You think about human paladins, and you think about Blood Elves. And the most popular, and out of the two, the more popular one, in my opinion, I think is Blood Elves. When this class came out, I think... Oh, whoa, hello. Vision got all messed up right there. But we did ding level 27. Bismillah. Belmont's still here. Who in the world? Ah, okay. Got an Orc commander right here. Man, we're invading. It's so different from the Alliance side. The Alliance, you got the Worgen that come here. And, tear the Baron apart. Kind of waiting for the group here a little bit as well. Still learning, y'all. Still trying to take things a little bit slow. I mean, I know in retail things just go incredibly fast. Trying to pull hate, get that guy in the concentrate. While he's roundhouse kicking me. It's always fun. Also just trying to really understand my limitations, and because I know come later on, between time walking dungeons and everything else, I mean the tempo is going to increase. It's going to kick up a notch, and I need to really prepare myself for that. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys, pull them back. I'm not necessarily confident to pull the whole room. Our DPS is eviscerating these guys, though. Oh, that's a Tauren warrior. Okay, he's doing. God, they're both doing work. All right, let's get a consecrate down. Let's get a taunt, and let's make sure this guy is on us. The ghost of this commander. I'm trying to pull him away a little bit too. Something that I'm taking from my days in FF11 is when I'm tanking, I try to make sure that if there's any AoE abilities from the boss itself, I'm trying to make sure that more than likely it's probably going to be a cone. And I'm going to... Oh, he's got a desecration. Look at that. That's new. Take care of him. No gear though. No gear drops, so but teammates got it, so that's good. What now? Aye, Commander Belmont. We'll go ahead and take care of the gentleman up on the tower. Ain't no thing. We've done this before like a million times. Be very curious to know what's some of y'all's favorite dungeons in WoW. Be it, and I understand there's different versions of each dungeon, or at least most of them from the classic era, but I'd be very curious to know. Be very curious to know what's everybody's favorite here. I mean, for me, it's just got to be SFK. Like this something about this, even from back then, that just tops. It'll continue to top my list every time. These disgusting Scourge, though. Not a fan of these guys at all. Team is putting in work.
It's too far away.
anytime in Classic, two stragglers. Let's go ahead and pick you guys up. Anytime I see, like, in Classic Annie, when I had, like, a Tauren Warrior or a Tauren Druid, I was pretty confident. I had utmost confidence in that group, because usually when, I don't know what it is, something about Tauren players, when y'all were leading, like, party leader or tanking and everything, because two members of each dungeon party dictate the run. That's your healer, and that's your tank. Yes, I mean, one can argue the DPS checks and everything. I get that, but if you have a good leader, I feel like you can get through almost anything. And both the tank and the healer need to be in sync. Or not, maybe not in sync, but they need to understand each other's limitations. Because everyone plays this game a little bit differently. I mean, I certainly don't consider myself a tanking professional here by any means. Still learning the ways of the prop paladin, but I like to go slow and steady. Others like to go incredibly fast. But also, I think it's because of the limitations of classic WoW. I mean, you gotta think about the MP regeneration, and back in the day was, oh my goodness. Drink water after almost every major pull. I mean, that's just how it was. There was no other way around it. Here, now, it's like, I never see anybody deplete their mana pool, ever. I'm sure that's something that's, maybe it's consistent, like Mythic Plus or something, I don't know. But like, even in Time Walking, I never saw a mage drop below a certain amount of MP, or a priest for that matter. But, I mean, I can appreciate that. I can certainly appreciate it. By the by, as you can see, we did go ahead and pick up the Silvermoon Tabard. I went back to Silvermoon to pick that up, so that way we can go ahead and get Exalted in Silvermoon. Once I get that accomplished, it's going to be, I'm going to try to aim for Exalted on the Undercity for the Exalted with the Forsaken for the Undercity. That's kind of a little goal we got going on here. Poisonous mixture. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Oof. I am not going to drop in my favorite dungeon. That is not acceptable. I mean, I'm the tank, so if I drop, I mean, if I feign, I feign. It is what it is. Revive. There's multiple ways to get us back up and running, but I'm not about to have that happen. One more boss, y'all. One more boss. Let's go ahead and get it done. Come on, Godfrey. There we go. Lord Godfrey down. SFK complete, wrapped up in the books. Bismillah. Great job, team. Great job to these warriors too. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get a cheer in. Phenomenal job to these two warriors. Scalps. Honestly, the whole party. The whole party did really well. I think I was honestly the weakest. Maybe I was probably, I don't know. I need to build my confidence up a little bit, but I consider myself the weakest member of the team. Oh, that must be nice that you can just fly over. Drakir, y'all are cool. Y'all are cool with me, but that little glide is definitely a hidden advantage. Exactly. Plague everywhere. Disgusting filth of the Scourge. And with that, we can head out of here. Continue our quest in the Ghostlands. We've got a lot to take care of. Thinking this may be another hour-long episode, but let's go ahead and try to get a picture in. I think I took one over here with Malakiel as well. I guess it's just going to be kind of a tradition. I don't know what a rite of passage is for paladins. Like, in terms of, like, do you guys consider... Ow. Death Scar. Yeah, right about that. I don't know what y'all would consider rite of passage before, like, someone is considered okay, you graduated paladin school, here you go. But I'm trying to think of like a challenge I can do when Vlera finally hits 80. And that way I can like finally consider myself, okay, I graduated paladin school for tanking. Because it's gonna get hectic at some point. But I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. So what we're doing right here in the Death Scar is I went ahead a little bit and we're trying to get a few drops from these guys. I haven't had a lot of luck so far for one of these quests. It's actually kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and equip these little pieces that we got. Give ourselves a little bit of a boost here in terms of stats. But yeah, this one quest, or this one farm quest, where I'm trying to hit up these zombies and everything. I believe it's for the hearts. This might take me a bit. So I'm thinking I go ahead and take care of this one off screen. And catch you guys in a little bit more of a funner, or a little bit more of a fun setting. Because this one, it's just taking me a minute. It might just be my paladin luck though, which is not too good. But I'll catch y'all in a minute. Let's see how this goes. All right. I kind of don't want to do this in a sense. It's kind of weird to go back from playing a Night Elf Huntress, and then having to come here and slaughter the the little camps of these Night Elves. I don't know. I don't pity them, but also don't mind them now that I've played one. If y'all can't already tell, I'm pretty biased towards the Horde side. Not that, you know, I'm not trying to expand my horizon and play more, you know, between each class and different race and everything, but you feel for them. You feel for them. I mean, much like the Sindorai, you feel for the Blood Elves, or at least I hope most of us would. I mean, didn't the Night Elves get their tree burned? Like, wasn't that just like a huge ordeal? And to that I say Sylvanas did nothing wrong. I jest. It was uncalled for. But we're not at that point yet. Speaking of Sylvanas, I'm thinking we try to find that trinket. that I believe it's a necklace, and I believe it drops off of one of the banshees up on the hill. Thinking this is the episode we're gonna try to take care of that. Ooh, where was your arrow going, lady? It's a horrible shot. My goodness. Ooh, she's got the purple hair too. Looking good there, queen. With the pole arm, no less. I mean, they all have pole arms, but she looks cooler than the others. Gotta say, Night Elves, I do like y'all's boat. It's not the prettiest architecture-wise, but it's very interesting that they would have, the symbolism of the moon, but also just the regal. Actually, I don't know if that's a regal purple. I think it's more of like a violet. It looks like we took care of this one. Thinking we head to the west. I'm sure we got some murlocs to go to. Should be murlocs on the west side. And it looks like that tower that I'm thinking... disregard my last. Looks like we got murlocs on the east side as well. Ah, I can't escape these dudes. Ooh, they made a feast out of that dinosaur over there. How's this chocobo swimming? He's not even moving his legs. What are we doing? Okay. Apparently my chocobo is either a robot or defective. Either way, I still love him. Alright, Roadrunner. Let's head up that tower. Because I'm thinking we're gonna find our little Sylvanas necklace, and that... Oh, the gargoyles are here too. Perfect. I hope everybody's journey in Azeroth is going well. I mean, I hope y'all are having just as much fun as I am, regardless of whether you're playing Classic Anniversary, Season of Discovery, Classic Era, Cataclysm Classic, soon to be MOP, very soon. We're almost, still, what, 5 weeks away? Not too far off now, though. Or even if you're just journeying in retail, I sincerely hope everybody's having an extraordinary time in their journeys in Azeroth, just as much as I am. Treating this game a little bit like therapy for me. It's kind of a homecoming mixed with therapy. It's just been helping me relax, take it easy and such. If you happen to be on the Bloodrunner server, you do see me in game, feel free to say hi. Don't mind grouping for any form of of any form of content in this game. Just don't mind if I suck a little bit. Like I said, still learning. Hopefully for y'all, work hasn't been too killer for y'all out there in the real world. Work's been insane recently, like absolutely insane. To be expected as a first responder, but it's been insane. It's been nuts, especially on our long week rotations. Our long weeks are just like, oh gosh, why? Like, you have to remind yourself why you do certain things, like why you even got into the field to begin with. And you try not to lose hope on certain things. You try to just remind yourself, I do this for a reason. I mean, much like, I guess in a sense, not to sound cheesy, but much like the Blood Elves and the Cinderai in general, they didn't lose hope, so why should I? They didn't lose hope in the face of the Lich King. Why would I lose hope in the face of a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of crazy stuff? It's amazing what a first responder sees on a daily basis, in my case a nightly basis. You never know. You just never know. Could be a good night, could be a horrible night. Just never know. But also just noticed the channel is closing in on, I think at the time that I just recently checked, I think we're over 30 subscribers, which is insane to me. How are y'all finding this channel to begin with? I'm, again, blessed. Blessed like y'all wouldn't believe. Shukran. Thank you. Thank you all. But I'm very curious as to how y'all are finding this. This channel truthfully started as a way to compile the guild that I was helping assist in running in Classic Anniversary. Compile just like the dungeons and that's a few interesting short series just for fun. You know, just nothing crazy, just stuff for fun. With some interesting concepts and ideas. And then eventually, with the guild's closing, I thought about it and I just kind of transitioned into more of a let's playing channel, I guess. Let's level. Well, let's play with World of Warcraft, but mixing it up a bit, kind of following in Robert Ramble's the godfather of the style of leveling, an absolutely insane amount of characters. he's got decades of experience on me for sure. But yeah, I'd be very curious as to how y'all find. I don't know how the algorithm works, honestly, coming from a very Gen 1 / kind of in the Gen 2 era of Let's Playing, like that era of Let's Player. We really didn't focus on the algorithms so much back in the day because everything was still so new. So I'd just be very curious as to how y'all find this. How did y'all stumble upon the channel and everything? Oh, constructive feedback and criticism is incredibly important to me. If there's anything that you guys find that I can improve on from the class, rotations, content, anything, ideas for the future that y'all would like to see or whatever, totally down for anything. All feedback is held. All thoughts and opinions are held respectively, so please do leave it because I do pay attention. I think I might have said in episode 4 that I do have a lot of plans for, I guess, whenever this channel gets to a good enough point where I can actually to where I can do stuff, to where I can actually, like, how do I say, utilize memberships but in a fun way, I guess. I mean, I never really had any plan. I don't really have any plans necessarily for membership, but I do want to, like, find a way to incorporate y'all's feedback and kind of make you guys feel a part of the channel as well. I just don't know how. I'm still kind of really just blueprinting. But one thing I know I probably discussed previously is the utilization of the different classes. As y'all probably can tell in the thumbnail, I have like chibi anime-esque form of Malachial in like every single class and the different tier sets and everything, and I would love to see, I would totally love to give y'all the ability to like if you comment, that shows up on your name and stuff. Like you get to, I don't know how I would do it. I really don't, but you guys can either like choose what your favorite class is, and when you comment, it's like right next to your name or something. We had that for like, the guild had that for Discord. I had it set up pretty well, or I had that set up, but I think it'd just be cool. I just think it's just a way of giving back to y'all as well in some ways. But ideas for the future. We got some fallen rangers down here. Not down here, up here. Slaying them as we go. Get the trinket drop. That'll take us to Undercity, the motherland. So excited to go back to Undercity. Let's go ahead and read this. Oh, formula. Acquires level, dang it. Acquires level 50. Ouch. One thing as well, I'm sure y'all have probably already noticed, is I don't like to use a whole lot of vulgarity. Not because I don't have a sailor's tongue on occasions. I absolutely do. especially coming from the Northeast. I definitely have a sailor's tongue on occasions, but I just feel like you never know who's watching, and I want to try to really limit any form of vulgarity. Hope y'all don't mind. It's just something that I just think that's just probably for the better. Though there's a lot of times where it's like, I definitely would like to say something, but I never know. You just never know. You never know who's watching, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm pretty old, or I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I don't want to ever get too overzealous with it. Especially as a father, I really try to catch my tongue every chance I get. The missus will sit there and remind me, and I'll be like, oh. But then I'll be like, eh. Then I'll be like, eh. just gotta wait. And dad's out there. You know what I'm talking about. You definitely know what I'm talking about. This chocobo is so silly. I know I rag on this dude probably more than I should. And it's all good and fun and love and everything, but like, can you imagine this thing in like battle armor? Like, y'all know the exalted horse for the Forsaken, or like the revered. When you, back in the day when you got revered, you had like the ghost with the extra speed, and the ghost horse with the undead, you know, the cool looking one, the glowing aura and everything. I cannot imagine running into battle with one of these in armor. I don't know if I'd feel embarrassed or I would just start laughing uncontrollably. Like, I just think that's so silly. I mean, I love this dude. I named him after like my chocobo from Final Fantasy 11, but he's just so silly. It's just something about them that just like I can't put my finger on, but I'm like, oh, like, do I really want to be grabbing the exalted one? He's not the worst mount though. There's definitely some of these new mounts out that they got now. Oh my goodness. All right, back here. Get these Death Knights. Or sorry, Sentinels, and our good friends, the zombies. I'm glad the zombies model didn't change too much. I kind of miss the real older one. The one I really miss, that every time I see it, I'm like, that's the one, is the old skeleton. Ooh. The southernmost point of the Dead Scar, and that's the entrance to, what's his name? Traitorous Blood Elf. Scum. The evil dude. One of the reasons the Dead Scar even has a stronghold to begin with. Yeah, we're gonna hunt him. Probably not in this episode though. I don't know if I'll have enough time for that, but he's on my mind. That's one that I'll definitely take his head, bring it back. But the one old model that I just can't not live without is definitely the old skeleton. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The old scourge or slash undead skeleton. The old model. That thing is just, I don't know. That thing is just iconic to me. Like, I'm not satisfied with the new skeletons. Like, they make them look a little bit more aggressive, but to me, it's like, it just doesn't do it for me. I think the old one it's just super cool. Something about it. Like, even these updated zombies, again, they're not bad. They're not terrible. But that old skeleton, any day of the week over the new ones. Sentinels, though, those guys didn't change too much. Oh, the Rotting Hearts, man. I had trouble with this one before. I wasn't getting anything on the other half, as you guys can see. And the southern half so far isn't doing me any justice. Maybe it's because I'm a paladin. Maybe I need to be a death knight. Or a rogue. You know, rogue can just like quickly eliminate these things and then just rip the, you know, maybe rip the heart out or something. Any luck? I'm hoping. Oh my goodness, it exists. It actually exists for... Okay, to put this into perspective, I was on the northern half. I must have spent at least 20 minutes and nothing dropped. I was starting to think I was either A, cursed, B, maybe it's because it's the paladin curse. Oh my goodness, 2. All right, we're finally starting to get them. We're finally starting to get them, family. Now I'm excited. Now I'm motivated. It does exist. Maybe the zombies on the southern half have it, but the ones on the... Oh, 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. Do people still say that nowadays? Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row? There was another part of that little saying too, but I think... I don't remember it. Ooh, 4. There we go. See, these things were not dropping earlier. They were not dropping earlier, so why all of a sudden on the southern half are they dropping like crazy? That northern half, I couldn't get a single one. Gosh, but yeah, do people say tic-tac-toe anymore? Or like 3 in a row, tic-tac-toe, 3 in, you know, did people... There used to be songs. We used to sing songs as a kid. Back in school and everything. The 90s was interesting because... Like, as a 90s child, we were caught in between 2 generations. The old work hard, one career. You pretty much, once you got into your career, you pretty much just stayed there. You know, that the mix between the old traditional blue collar and then the rise of technology. Like, I remember, 2 of you guys. I don't remember 2 of you guys. Luzon and Knuckle Rod. Wow, I didn't even think they patrolled over here. Nice. They're looking good, though. That's kind of weird for me to say, but I don't know. I can appreciate. I can appreciate the Forsaken touches and stuff. Okay, they're going up that way, so we're gonna avoid them for a bit. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to hunt them though at some point. Quest turn-in time. Finally. Oof, it seems like I don't know, for y'all, it may seem like the Ghostlands is going pretty fast.
Farewell.
All things considered, but for me, oh no. Oh, quite the opposite.
Remember the sun well.
Those rotting hearts, man, I do not want to ever have to do that again. That really took, it felt like it took longer than necessary.
The eternal sun guides
at least to me.
The reckoning is
there used to be a quest in vanilla. And I can't the Forsaken. We had a drop back in the day that was just unbearable. And it was early on too. I think Dame Arifarius. My goodness, you are one good looking blood elf. Oh my goodness. Holy crow. Sorry y'all. There was that just completely ruined my whole train of thought. That completely ruined my whole train of thought. There was this one quest the Forsaken had. We had a fetch quest very early on. I want to say it was like around level, I think it was under level 15 if I'm not mistaken. It was a drop very early on and it was absolute misery. And this is back in the day when everybody would hunt like every little thing possible. So we really just like, it just sucked. It really sucked. What was it, y'all? Jog my memory a bit here. What What was it? What was it? I'm trying to think. It wasn't, what was it? It was green. It was like this green ooze. Ecor. It was something. It was like one of those green oozes, and we had to farm it, and the drop rate was miserable. Like, I thought FF11 had some incredibly miserable drop rates, and it did, for those of you that played FF11. But for specifically WoW, it was like eye-opening how bad that drop rate was. You would be there, like people would be there for like hours trying to get that one little quest done. I want to say it was the Forsaken, and it was just in like, you weren't even level 15 yet. It was just terrible.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Alrighty, my boy. You look like Zack from Final Fantasy VIII. One of my favorite Final Fantasy games, by the way. Level 29, Bismillah. Good job, team. Climbing up the levels. We are almost 30. I told you we'd be here for almost 30 levels. My goodness.
The dark times will pass.
Magister, how you doing, boss?
Justice.
2,500. I'll take that. Got a delivery? Sure. Me and Immortal Nova can take care of a delivery. Got no problem with. Oh, wait. Did you have a quest? Did I like completely skip this? You did. Goodness. Clear Northeast has come across important information regarding our enemy.
Remember the Sunwell.
Yeah, leave it to the Rangers, man. They'll find information. I mean, they're basically scouts. You have hunters and rogues. I mean, you're basically scouting the whole entire premises, right? But yeah, it feels like for y'all, I understand. Do y'all like the longer episodes, by the way? I enjoy making them. Trust me. But it doesn't. I don't think it fully captures just the amount of sometimes the. Ooh. Ain't that else? Well, they're dead. Can't really help them now. Thank goodness it's you. Hey, somebody actually likes me around these parts. Night Elves are back. Scale armor. Gosh, I hate. Oh, goodness. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are y'all just gonna stand there? Hello? Sindorai, thank you. You know, any little bit of assistance would be great. Not that I need it, but my god. Dude, they just totally stood there, just like blatantly stared. That's like some true NPC, like a true NPC moment right there. If that was the other guard, like all dressed up in the Sindorai Pride armor and everything with the shield and the twin blade and lance looking thing, they would have cut them down in seconds. But those guys are like, nah. You can deal with it. You're the paladin. You're a higher level. You can deal with it. Oh my goodness. My goodness. We're approaching the death scar, but yeah, it's sometimes there's some frustration moments with some clever editing. Y'all don't get to see them as much. But then there are some funny moments like that one. I think episode 2, I got one-shotted. I was just like, this is how this play. This is how the series is gonna go. Can't wait till I get one-shotted again. That's gonna be fun.
State your business. The reckoning is at
You
hand.
might have a task for us. No, you do have a task for us. Traitor's Shadow. Yes.
Justice.
Yes. Wait a minute. This isn't the guy that I'm thinking of. All right. We got a traitor to go hunt down Immortal Nova. Let's go get him. Hopefully I'm not going to cut his head. I'm a little sick of heads. I think people in Azeroth have this weird obsession with heads. I'd rather just take the boots back and stuff. Gosh, the Ghostlands is beautiful. If I wasn't for the fact that I was stuck here for so many levels, I would really just like, I honestly, I can just appreciate it. The violin in the background does it. The violin is amazing. All right, got the plans.
The dark
Let's take him back,
times will
Ranger.
pass. Be ready for
Here's the
anything.
journal. Why did he keep his journal all the way over there?
Shurelaron.
Darkon, you're interesting, dude.
Remember
Find the sanctum of the sun south. What? Gosh, we're really delaying this assault on Darkon's stronghold, aren't we? I mean, you're gonna send me there, I assume, by myself, unless things have changed. But I assume I'm gonna be there by myself anyway. Like, let's just go get him. Let's stop the bleeding. Let's go get him. He left his journal, so he can't be that smart. Yeah, sure. He had this he's clearly got the grand scheme of steal the Sunwell, you know, for the Sunwell and all that other jazz. Yeah, sure, that's all fine and dandy and everything, but he's clearly not that smart if he left his journal. If he left his plan all the way on the opposite, on the, how many friggin' miles away from the stronghold, all the way in the eastern corner. This dude can't be that smart. He's like Albert Wesker, but dumber. Like, you know what I mean? He's Albert Wesker, but dumber. Oh my goodness. Magister, I'm reporting for duty again. Here, take this.
We will have justice.
I'm not a fan of scale mail in this game. Just not a fan. Just looks, plate looks good. Some mail armor looks good. The scarlet stuff in particular, which I'm very fond of. Oh, we're just going back and forth with these fetches, aren't we? We're really my goodness, we are really delaying this assault. I think that, yeah, well, hold on. Let's tap the brakes here for a second. Now I'm curious if I'm going to be able to do it because of the way this scaling works. Ah, more night elves. How about that? May as well group y'all as best as I can. I wonder if I'm going to be able to do it solo. This might be a coming kind of a birthright for me, because if he scales to 30 and I'm at 30 and everything else is at 30, and those, if memory serves me correct, those assaulting the towers in that stronghold specifically, I mean, those are pretty close quarters contact. Points of likely, you know, my points of likely opposition is pretty much everywhere. That's gonna be interesting. Maybe Darkon's gonna teach me a lesson. Maybe he's gonna hand me my you know what to me on a silver platter. I don't know. Maybe I'm going home in a casket. Ooh, we're getting cool. Ooh, that was close. We got it though. We got it. Get it on the rebound. We got it. That tower is such an eyesore. Stands out like nobody's business. You can always tell a Scourge tower because it's got the skulls. Nasty, nasty peoples. All right, let's see what we got. Oh wow, they immediately aggroed. Let's LOS them. Oh goodness. Uh-oh. I just pulled the whole room. This is not good. Okay. Big mistake. Big mistake. Consecrate. What can I do here? Alright, quick thing, quick thing. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, y'all. Believe that's death number 2, if I'm not mistaken. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. I need to remember my own advice. Polos, points of likely opposition. Close quarters combat. Hey, you might want to freaking LOS these guys. Oh, by the way, you might want to try not to pull all of them at one time, because should you do, you're gonna learn a hard lesson. And boy, did I. But it did serve as a good reminder that the towers are exactly the way I remember them to be, which means the stronghold is going to have exactly that. And if I also recall, the stronghold itself has got a lot of mobs on the outside, so I've really got to try to take this slow and steady rather than thinking I'm He-Man over here. All right, LOS. Did we get 1 or did we get 2? Ooh, we got the 1. Nice, we can definitely do this. If I can do this in this one, I can definitely do this in the other one. Get out of my face. Second verse, same as the first. Get the 1. Dude, that was like a maggot right there. I don't know where he came from, but he can get depleted as well. I've got no form of pity, no form of mercy, nothing. Nothing on the Scourge. No pity to be had. It's actually going to be quite interesting because when I know when I hit Death Knight or when I start that character, I don't know if it's going to change my opinion about these guys and gals, but or I guess it'll be fun to see that kind of series play through in its entirety. Ooh, you almost got me there. You almost got me. Not quite, not today. Well, I can't say that. You guys did get me, but I'm not about to have a replay of it. Nice. Good job, team. Let's get out of here. Let's Metal Gear Solid our way out of here. I think that's quite a ooh, dudes. It's just, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Not the smartest thing. I could have been tackling him. Run, dude, run. Run, Immortal Nova, run. Nice. I'm thinking about calling it here. I think we definitely got a lot done in the Ghostlands. I'm thinking maybe in the next episode we go ahead and maybe we'll be able to hunt Darkon himself, invade the stronghold, take care of that. We did get a dungeon in today, SFK. That's awesome. Good tanking experience for me. If you did enjoy the video, if you are enjoying the series, go ahead and toss me a like. Maybe consider a subscription, only if you feel that I've earned it. Trying to earn everybody's trust here, so to speak. But y'all's support for the channel has been amazing. The support for the series, both Malachiel on the Hunter, or sorry, Malachiel on the Warrior and Vlera on the Paladin. More characters and classes to come very soon. I'm gonna go ahead though, take a break from commentary. Let the rest of this video play out. And looks like we're gonna do it. Looks like we're going into the stronghold. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get us there so that way we're close by. But moving on. Looks like we'll be moving on from the Ghostlands maybe in the next episode. Definitely looking forward to it. Catch y'all in the next one. Please have a wonderful week. Be safe. Take care. Have a wonderful one. Take care, y'all.